Hello dear Fastmatic friends! Today we are continuing with the special products. Remember, those are multiplications that are very important that you memorize to get the answer very quickly. Let's go, please. The second case of special products is the binomial cube. How to identify it? Well, you're going to find one term separated by a sign of another term. And those terms are raised to the third power. So, remember that it is forbidden to make a cubed minus b cubed. Never ever you're gonna do that. Please, it is not the answer. And why? Because normally, if you have something raised to the power of 3, you have to multiply a minus b times a minus b times a minus b. And that is the first term by the first by the second by the second by the second, and the answer, the first by the first by the second, etc. So, for getting the answer very quickly, you have to memorize that here you have the first term cubed. After that, you copy the sign, the triple of the first term squared times the second term. After that, always plus the triple of the first term times the second term squared. And finally, you copy the sign, the second term cubed. And that's it. Always this sign is going to be here and here. Always also the positive sign in the middle. Always the triple here and the triple here. With here the first squared and here the second squared. Let's do another example. If you think this is complicated, you can do a little trick. You're going to write the first term cubed. You copy the sign, the triple of the first squared times the second. After that, plus the triple of the first times the second squared. And finally, you copy this sign, the second to the power of 3, the second cubed. And now you are going to only to copy the first and the second term. The first term here, first term here, and finally the second term. Now we calculate those operations and that's it. 2 over 5 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 over 5 times 5 times 5, 125. X to the power of 2 to the power of 3, we multiply numbers, and 2 times 3, 6. After that, we can write 3 over 1 in order to multiply after that. But remember that first you have to rise to the power of 2, and after that make the multiplications. So we are going to multiply 3 over 1 times 2 squared is 4, 5 squared is 25. X squared squared is x to the power of 4 because 2 times 2 is 4. After that, we can write 3 over 1 y cubed plus, after that, 3 over 1 times 2 over 5 x squared times 3 squared is 9. We can write it over 1, y, 3 times 2, 6, finally plus 3 cubed, 3 times 3 times 3, 27. Y. 3 times 3, 9. We finish now. We write 8 over 125 x to the power of 6 plus 3 times 4, 12 times 3, 36 over 1 times 25 times 1, 25 x to the power of 4, y to the power of 3. Because they are different, you only copy the letters. After that, plus 3 times 2 times 9, 54 over 1 times 5 times 1, 5 x squared y to the power of 6, and finally plus 27 y to the power of 9. And that's it, dear friends. Very, very easy if you remember the rules. Please memorize those rules and you are gonna be very, very good at math. Thank you very much, dear friends. See you next time.